Hi everyone, my name is Tim Hines and I'm the minister of Grace Church Windsor, and we were really glad this last March to join Amy, and also really thankful for this opportunity to share just a little bit more about us as a church family and our story. I've been here 3 years, but the church began almost 10 years ago with a small group of Christians who were living in Windsor and Eton, but were having to travel elsewhere to church. And there was this desire and this vision to have a church in their own town where they could meet together with Christians and where they could much more readily invite friends and neighbours along to. And what began as just a small group of people praying once a month in someone's home under the Lord's kindness has grown 10 years on to a church that in many ways is thriving and is established. And we give great thanks for that. Also a church that has always had a desire to live out its Anglican identity. And that's been a tricky road, and there's been lots of difficult things along the path. I was ordained in the Church of England, but actually we're really glad to have got to the point where we've been able to join Amy. Gladness tinged with sadness, but actually it's been a real joy these last 6 months to be able to focus again on the work of discipleship, the work of evangelism and outreach, and not to have so much time taken and consumed by other frustrating things. Also, I'm making this video in our main venue, which is a URC church building. We even play the organ occasionally, like Christmas carol services. It's a brilliant venue because it's right in the heart of the town, just off the high street, 2 minutes from the castle. And on a Sunday afternoon, as we're meeting, there's lots of people walking by, and a couple have even joined us through just seeing people come into this building. We're really thankful for a good relationship with the congregation whose building this is. They've got this desire for the building to be used. And that's been brilliant for us because it means not only on a Sunday, but actually through the week, we've been able to start to host other things in this building as well. One thing we've done this last summer term is start a kids club, a midweek kids club for first school age children. So that's the Windsor weird way of doing schools, but it's reception through to year 4. And we've got 5 children in that age group, and they've been starting to be able to invite friends along. And our prayer has been that the whole families will be engaged with the gospel through that kids club. So please join us in praying for that. We're also being glad to kind of experience a growing diversity as new people have joined us. Actually, we've lost a number of kind of mature core people from over the last 18 months as they've moved away, and that's been hard, and we miss them, and you'll know what that's like in smaller churches, and we're feeling quite stretched, but actually the Lord has brought along a growing diversity of people, and that's really exciting as well. Not just from Windsor and Eton, but from surrounding villages, from Slough, which is very close by, but in many ways quite a different place. And we're excited just to start thinking about how we might also be involved in having a gospel impact in Slough, perhaps with others. And one other thing that's been really exciting recently is just a few folk, some of the younger folk who've been with us Sunday by Sunday, who aren't yet followers of the Lord Jesus, but are intrigued by him and what he has to say. And please join us in praying that they would come to see the infinite work of the Lord Jesus, that they would turn and become disciples of his and become part of our church family here. So many things going on, all the other challenges of being a small church, but we're grateful to the Lord's provision amidst that. As I said, delighted to be part of AME and looking forward to meeting more of you. It's been great to meet some of you at the conference and synod. It's great to have Tim Davis come and visit us as our bishop. I look forward to partnering with you to reach our nation for Christ.